Hello there, students of class 9th and 10th. This video has been specifically made for your grammar syllabus. This video is about the format of report writing. What is report, what are its characteristics, and what is the correct format of making the report, that we will see in this video. So let's see what is the meaning of report. So report is derived from the word reporter, which means to carry back. Re means back and porter means to carry. So whatever incident that has happened, we are reporting it to somebody who is not present. So any incident, any lab experiment, any result or anything which has happened, we report it after it is happening. So after the incident had happened, after the event had happened, we report it, and that is what is actually a report writing. So it is always in the past tense because the event has already occurred. The definition says reports are systematically arranged, planned, organized documents. They are always well planned, systematically arranged, point by point. Each and every word in it is very clear and precise and up to the mark. It has no exaggeration at all. There are many kinds of reports: annual reports, audit reports, lab reports, closure reports. Different reports have different formats depending upon the type of report you're making. I am telling you basically about the report which is prescribed in the syllabus of class 9th and 10th CBSE syllabus. The main points that we need to keep in mind while writing the report is that the report should be unambiguous. There should be very clarity. There should be no ambiguity, no confusion, no words with double meanings. It should be very clear, precise, to the point. And as I already mentioned, that report is something which is narrating the event which had already occurred. So it is always in the past tense. It is written in passive voice, in indirect speech, because we are we are explaining something which had happened. We are reporting about an incident which had occurred, which we have observed. It may be a fire incident, it may be any party or any function, any experiment that has been conducted. All that will come under report writing. The most important part that a student of 9th and 10th should know to get good marks is the format, because in always report writing, the format is seen. If you know the correct format of writing the report, then you get good marks apart from the language that you use for report writing. So format includes, first the title of the institution will come. First we will see what is the name of your school or college, that will come. Then what is the heading of the report on which you are reporting that incident, you are telling or describing that incident, that heading will come. Place and date, and then reported by. Who is reporting? Who is writing the report? The writer of the report, his name or her name will also come. Now this is a very standard format of the CBSE syllabus that I am telling you for class 9th and 10th students, and it is applicable for that matter for anybody who is writing the report. Now the report, when it starts, it is divided into 3 main paragraphs. There is the introduction, there is content and discussion, and there is conclusion. The last point is recommendation. Now recommendation is usually optional. You sometimes give or you don't give. But the whole content of the report is basically divided into 3 sections or 3 parts or 3 paragraphs. So that is something very, very important, which is the format of the report. So I have given for an example. So let us see the question that is often asked in the examination for the students. For example, I have taken a question: write a report on the Independence Day celebration of your school. So suppose you have to write a report on this celebration which has happened in your school. Now the format that we will follow, we will write the name of the school. For example, I have taken a Carmel Convent school. You can write the name of your school in which you are studying. So the name of the institution will come. Just below the name will be the heading or title of the report on which you are writing. So it will be the Independence Day celebration. So Independence Day celebration is the topic or the title on which you are writing the report. Then you have place and date, like Bhopal, and 15th August 2020 is the incident which is of Independence Day celebration which is going to happen. Reported by XYZ is I have written, but you have to write your name, the person who is writing the report, and the designation. Suppose you are a captain of class, you are a head girl, head boy, anything, any designation that you have that you can mention. Otherwise you can just leave it with the name or roll number, whatever your teacher desires. and then the main report starts. The first paragraph is introduction. Now usually the introduction, as I told you, you need to write that what is the incident, why, where. You have to answer all the W's, which incident, when it took place, what time it took place. So that is what is being described, that Independence Day was celebrated in the sports ground on 15th of August. So that is the when and where exactly the incident happened. That comes in the introduction part. Then the content part, the second paragraph of the report is the longest paragraph of the report, is the longest section, where you describe the whole event in detail, how it started, what happened in the middle, and how it got concluded. So this is the longest paragraph, that the event was celebrated, who was the chief guest, and what time he came, what speech he gave, who gave the speech after him, what other programs were organized on that day apart from the speeches, the flag hosting. All the details will come under the content or discussion part. This is the longest part, the longest paragraph of the report writing. The third paragraph is conclusion. Now in conclusion, you just sum up the whole report which you have already written, like the school, the function was conducted smoothly, the students took part in it, and the function got over at this particular time. So this is how we conclude. Recommendation is optional. Many times it is given, and depending upon the teacher, you need to ask the teacher, and if she asks or he asks, you can give the recommendation that what are the suggestions you need to give to bring about an improvement in the program. So suggestions are like cultural programs should be based on patriotic songs, specifically on Independence Day, and students should take part in decoration. So whatever suggestions you need to give to improve the program, you can give those suggestions. So once again, I will go back to the format of the report, which is very, very important for a student, which you should know. If you know this, you can very well write a report. First will come the name of the institution, the heading of the report after that, place and date, the name of the person who is writing the report, and the three main paragraphs or three main sections in which the report is divided: introduction, content, and conclusion. So this is what is most important for you to know if you want to know the report writing. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.